Alright guys, so here we have a few of the colors that are available for the default case. I got the lime green, the white, the pink, the red, and the baby blue. There's actually a couple of the colors as well. They have a black, they have a dark blue, like a cobalt blue, they have an orange, and I believe another one that's like a grayish color. So you guys may have heard about these. For those of you that aren't aware of what default case is all about, let me go and break it down for you. Basically, this case is 1 cent, 1 penny. That's all it costs you. 1 cent plus shipping. I believe shipping is still $4. So you're paying $4 and 1 cent for a case. And granted, when I first heard about this, I thought, oh, this must totally be a scam. I mean, how can they be selling cases for 1 cent? But we actually had the CEO of DefaultCase, Ryan, on the show, on our Stick Cam show, and he talked to us for a little bit. And so it's kind of an interesting company, you know. And what they're trying to do now, basically, the way I would view this, guys, is as a sale. The 1 cent thing as a sale. That's not a price that they're going to have for these cases forever. But he did assure us that you'll never see a default case costing $30, $35, maybe even $25. You know, I would say that he would probably sell these cases maybe for $10, $15, even when they do finally go to full price. But what they're doing right now is they're basically giving their cases away for you guys to check it out, to create a sort of a buzz, and so to get people talking about default case. And so you know, when I first got this case, I thought, you know, there's other cases I've seen that look really similar to this. As a matter of fact, I have one right here, right now. I'm not going to tell you what brand it is, but, you know, it basically looks very similar. I'm not sure if you saw what brand that was. I'm sorry. But you can't even tell if there's holes in this one. You kind of can. So there's other cases in the market that are real similar to this one. But I'll tell you what, guys. Ryan explained this to us on the show. I'm not even going to try to go into how the process is, but they have a special process for the texture and the coating of the paint on these cases, and it feels really nice. It has like a satin. I don't know. I'm totally geeking out here, but you guys know what I'm talking about. That really soft satin type of feel case. I've honestly never felt another case that has a similar texture as this does. It feels really nice, and it looks really cool. You can get them in a bunch of different colors. It's very lightweight, doesn't add hardly any bulk at all to your case. I'm sorry, to your phone. And it's basically like a snap on the back case. Oops, sorry. So let's go and push these ones out of the way. And I'll just show you the close-ups and the holes and the ports and everything like that while it's on there. So as you can see on the top, the whole top section is exposed. So any type of, any plugs that you have or anything like that are going to fit in there just fine. Standby switch, you know, is exposed. Get to the side here, got your volume up and down buttons right here, the silent switch, nice big openings, nice good spacing right there. Get to the bottom, the whole bottom section is open, and I don't know about you guys, but for me, I use a lot of different accessories and plugs and things that I need to plug into the bottom here, but check this out. It's almost flush. It's pretty, there's just a slight lip right here, but I can fit all my plugs, all my accessories. I can even dock this, my phone in this case with some of my docks too. They have like longer plugs in there that stand up, so you can actually dock it while it's in here, which I love that. Now, you are going to have a trade-off here because that means you do have a glass edge that is a little bit exposed. So if you were to drop this pretty precisely on something that's sticking up, maybe like a rock or the ground or whatever, you could possibly crack this. But, you know, that's just kind of the, for you, I don't know about you guys, I never drop my iPhone. I don't think I've ever dropped this phone now that I think about it. So for me, I'm not too worried about that because I'm pretty careful with the phone. But if you're type of, maybe if you're a little bit clumsy and you dropped your phone a couple times, maybe you want to be careful with that, okay? So there are some exposed corners just like the top here as well. So you know, everything else is pretty much open here. There's nothing ever covered up. And there is a slight lip on the edge there. So you can technically, lay it on the table, lay on the table design, and you probably won't scratch up the screen or anything. But it's pretty close to the edge. So overall, guys, I really like these cases a lot. This is definitely one of my top 5 favorite cases. Mostly because it's so cheap, and even when it's not going to be 1 cent, it'll still be. I'm sure it'll still be cheap enough to where it'll be affordable. But it's just a nice case, you know. It's one of those types of cases where if you want to buy, you know, 4 or 5 different colors, well, you can right now because they're so inexpensive and they're so cheap. And lots of nice, really colors. They make your phone stand out, and I really like using it a lot. And to be honest with you guys, I usually only test my cases for about a week or so. Default Case is probably one of those few cases I've probably kept on my phone for almost a month, to be quite honest. I did swap out other cases that play with those for a little bit, but I just kept coming back to it because, I don't know, it's just easy to snap on the back and you're good to go. And I know it's going to provide enough protection for me, at least. So definitely go check these guys out. It's DefaultCase.com is the website. Highly recommend it. Like I said, this is definitely one of my top 5 favorite cases for the iPhone 4. So please post a comment below, guys. Tell us what you think about the default case if you yourself are an owner. I'm sure there's a ton of you guys out there that own one of these cases. Have you experienced any weird problems or any situations or issues with this case? If so, please post a comment below. And if you had a good experience, post a comment below as well. Tell us what you think about it. So that's going to be it for me today, guys. This has been another video review brought to you by BuyMeAnIPhone.com.